Hey you guys, welcome to Nioh. It's about time I started a new series on this channel, and this is the newest game that I bought, Nioh. I heard that it was like Dark Souls with samurai. Sounds pretty good to me. Dark Souls is my favorite game of all time, so I thought I'd buy it. So I hope you guys enjoy this series, because this is the newest game you're gonna get for a while. This is a fun game for me. I got pretty far in, I think like 3 bosses in, 3 or 4. So I know what I'm doing, at least for like the first few parts. But after that, it is blind. I might be a tad rusty because I haven't played in like a few days, but nothing too severe, hopefully. So we got the boots and we got a sword. And I love the loot system in this game. It's great. Different weapons that have the same skins, but like different attributes. So my goal is to defeat Derek, the boss of this level, within the episode. Ooh, I got a coat. So that we don't waste too much time on this boring first level, because I will admit, this tutorial, I guess, kind of got pretty stale pretty quickly. Basically, I'm just not going to be exploring much, and, like, I still never finished the game, like I said. I only got, like, 3 to 4 bosses in. But my biggest complaint with the game so far, exploration doesn't get you much. The only thing you should explore for is really, like, shortcuts, I guess. That's really it. Oh god, I did not know you were here. Shortcuts and like shrines, which aren't really like too off the path anyways, but like there's no need to go searching for loot and stuff is what I'm trying to get at, because all the loot is the same. I've never found any unique gear just by like walking off the beaten path and like opening a chest. I always find stuff that's like slightly better than my current gear, so I found that there's really no point in exploring. And there's like some lore stuff, but there's nothing substantial. Like, there's no new armors or new weapons to find. So I'm not really going to be exploring, unfortunately. Not just for this playthrough, but just in this game in general. I'm not going to explore because there's no point. I have never decided yet. Nope, you do. I was going to say I haven't decided if you do more damage from behind or not. But it turns out you do. There's just no animation for it, which I kind of appreciate, actually. That there's no, like, backstab animation to slow down the combat. I found that, like, healing items are kind of hard to come by in this game. Like, it's not the worst. But, like, elixirs, I think medicine might be, like, a really strong healing thing. They only give you that in the tutorial. Because usually it's called, like, elixir. And only, like, certain enemies will drop it a lot. Like, bigger, like, brute enemies, kind of. Ooh, gloves. So I found that interesting, that healing items are kind of hard to find. But then, like, Demon Souls, how you only have your grass as healing, and you can run out of it entirely, and then you can't heal anymore. I've never really had that much of an issue with it, where I was, like, never able to heal, or, like, I completely ran out. So luckily, that's not too big of an issue. And here's the shortcut door already. Please be medicine. Ooh, trousers. And these are better, and they give us life. See, that's the cool thing. Each item has certain bonuses, so you have to kind of decide, are the bonuses worth the less defense or damage? And you kind of have to balance, like, the defense rating or the abilities of it. And that's where blacksmithing comes in, where you can, like, raise the abilities of a lower defense. I don't know. There's lots of blacksmithing things you can do. So, something with, like, good abilities but not as good defense, you can, like, boost it. And now I'm dead because I was talking while fighting 2 really tough dudes. I just noticed that the death screen is different in the tutorial than it is in the rest of the game. That's kind of interesting. It says, like, this life has ended. But in the rest of the game, it says, like, you're freed from this mortal coil. Interesting. Does someone want to tell me about that? Let me know. I don't know much about this game at all. Yeah, I do like 300 damage from behind, only 200 from the front. Alright, I'm mainly gonna shut up for this. Oh yeah, there's no souls, oh god, Amrita to collect. Oh, there's no Amrita at all, because this land doesn't have Amrita. That's like the whole plot thing. That's what like your arch enemy or whatever wants, is the Amrita. I've actually skipped a lot of cutscenes. So I don't know much about the story, and I think that sucks because apparently this game has like an okay story, which is different from Dark Souls. That really sets this game apart from its competition. I kind of figured that would happen. That sucks. So far, the boss that's given me the most trouble, surprisingly, is probably the first boss. Not the tutorial one, but the, oh god, I don't remember its name. It's the giant dude with the two, like, wrecking balls on his hands. That guy gave me a lot of trouble, but then I learned his attack patterns, and I think that's why he became easier. Is there not a shrine in here? There has to be. Crap, really? A dead end? Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Okay, rest, rest, rest. Awesome. Also, the shrines are different. Lots of notable differences in the tutorial. And I think it all has to do with just like the region that you're in, because this is a different region than the one with the Amrita. I don't remember the name of it. I haven't been able to get these guys to run out of stamina yet, like any enemies. Oh, there we go. And then stab on the ground. That's sort of like the critical damage instead of backstabbing and parrying. Although I do believe there's parrying, but you have to like unlock it. Ooh, a Runka, that's rare. That doesn't necessarily mean it's better than what I have, but it has good abilities. That's what the rarities mean, pretty much. Oh, we're here already. Oh, well, I guess the tutorial is slightly shorter than I thought it was. That wasn't that bad. It took me a lot longer when I was exploring everything, as you might imagine. Holy cow, this guy is weak. Was he always this bad? I mean, he's supposed to be, but... Alright. That was kind of fun.
It's you. The man with the guardian spirit.
If I die, the secret...
So obviously everyone has this big, like... It's not really a complaint. Well, some people actually complain about it, which is stupid to me, but the main character looks like Geralt from Witcher, from the Witcher series. And I agree. Obviously, I don't care. And people say you should be able to make your own character because that decreases like replayability, and I kind of agree. I like being able to make my own guy because then each game feels like unique, and I don't have to stare at the same face all the time. But I think that goes with the game's like okay story, which is necessary to make this game different from Dark Souls, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna stop comparing this game to Dark Souls, or I'll make people mad. And I'm not saying it's like Dark Souls at all, because it's not. It has a ton of unique features, like the stamina and like the key. I don't know how to fight you. I remember you get like your living weapon halfway through. Did I just die to the frickin' tutorial boss? Alright, well that was pretty bad. I was not paying attention. I was just talking out of my ass that whole fight. I like this game's shrine placements. They place the shrines very close to the bosses so you don't have to... Oh, I have to watch a cutscene and everything too. But you never have to walk that far to get to a boss, and I really appreciate that. Because some Dark Souls bosses, I'm comparing this game to Dark Souls again, of course, you have to walk really far to get to them, and that sucks. Alright, we're skipping the cutscene, obviously. We're not watching this again. Oh, okay. Thank God they did that. That's smart. Really? I don't know why the camera adds so much pressure. It just does. And I just can't play anymore. I know I was never this bad at the game. I couldn't be. Am I? Maybe I'm just awful at this. Alright. So just to let you guys know, apparently I'm like the worst player at this game all of a sudden. So sorry about that. Maybe, okay, this is the hardest boss in the game right here. So you gotta play it safe. You gotta play it super safe. Like not swinging 3 times in a row, idiot. Oh my, no! Dude. There we go. Wait, what happened? Now I get my living weapon? I guess you had to knock him over with his stamina bar. Huh. Well, that made me mad, because I shouldn't... That was lazy on my part. I'm mad at myself.
Oh, well done. Quite a feat.
This is like, I respect, what's the name of this guy again? Wilhelm? This is how much I pay attention to the story. I don't even know the main character's name. But I have respect for him because he actually tried to attack his enemy when he's just standing there. Not many people do that. Most people just sit there and talk. No, he actually tried to kill him right there. I mean, he failed. I don't know how he survives that. I mean, he gets shot and then, like, smashed into the ocean. The pressure should have just crushed him right there. I guess the feather brings him to life. Okay. I won't complain.
During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace.
Hope vanished without a trace. Isn't that depressing?
It was nothing but lies. Only leaf that remained.
I think that's intentional, actually, because he just said gospel was full of lies. And only love remained. That's deep. I like that.
Twist. For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
So what weapon will I be using? Well, I went with dual swords, but I ended up not using them at all. I would say sword is just the best way to go. It's like the most, like, average. Swords and axes, I'm going to stick with those two, because those are the ones I know the best. Axes do really good damage, but of course they're super slow. And I went with the bird the first time, but this one increases your attack and your strength. My favorite's the shark, but the ability to sense enemies doesn't really appeal to me. So let's just stick with the dog. And that's it. We're going to skip the tutorial because I know how to play this game. So, next episode, hopefully I won't be as bad. I'm going to try to focus more. Trust me dying to the tutorial boss like 4 times, that's not going to be a common theme through this game. At least I hope so. If you guys want to see more of this series, please let me know. Otherwise, I will try to find another game for us to play. I have Dishonored 2 that I just got as well. So, if you want to see me play that or anything else, just let me know in the comments. Now I'll see you guys in the next episode.